Okay.
Hey, so welcome back to my cancer vlog. Today I'm going to talk about something a little different than everything else, because normally I'm quite positive. I'm quite excited about the things that I'm learning. Today I'm a little frustrated about the things that I'm learning. So as you all know, I've been moving through the process, getting ready for my surgery, trying to get all my ducks in a row for it. And then yesterday, I get a call from my insurance company telling me that they think that I might have a pre-existing condition and doesn't want to cover my surgery or any of the treatment coming up. Now, mind you, I have never had anything like this before. My doctor found it for the first time. Everyone's willing to say this up front, and yet they're not even willing to work with me in the timeline that we have in order to get the treatment that I need. So very, very frustrating for me. I consider it all, and then they gave me the wrong fax number to send stuff to and the wrong forms to send, and just this kind of regular bureaucracy that links. I don't get angry over a lot, but this makes me so anyway, I started talking to people about it, people who I don't even know, just getting their feedback and see what their experience has been. And I run into Nage, who I didn't know before this, but then it turns out that Nage has also had similar problems. And so I thought I would just introduce you to her and get your opinion on the system.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know all that information up front. But I myself is horrible. I myself have multiple sclerosis. So with that being said, stress is a huge killer. It will put you back into relapse. So that's the number one thing when you type up MS, multiple sclerosis, they say stress, stay away from stress, minimize your stress. But when you're going through that process, you have the bureaucracy of papers, of trying to get disability, of being told that don't go get anything from your doctor, we'll handle that. This is from the SSI, situation. Don't go into any of that. We're going to get all the paperwork for you. You get denied. So then you have to go to Bender and Bender to get a lawyer to get your disability. I'm looking like a stroke victim, can't walk, can't talk barely. And I'm being told, we'll handle everything. Just to screw you, it took 9 months of me being on Medicaid as well as welfare. And I'm a worker. I'm a freelance artist. I work for Martha Stewart. I have whatever. Being told I have to go out and pick up cans to get my money to live. So you go through all that nonsense with the stress. You're trying to breathe and meditate because you're trying to listen and do everything right. You finally get your disability. Now you have to pay back all these organizations that help you out. And then when you get on disability, you get Medicare. Then they hold up paperwork for your medication, which you have to take at the timely fashion. If I miss my medication, then I have to start a whole process all over again, which is not simple, like taking a new pill. And it's stressful. So what do you do? It's really ridiculous in this country. We have to fight just to live.
What's going on with our country?
What's going on? Now, I bet if I had, sorry to get gross, but if I had a penis, things wouldn't be this problem. We wouldn't have to walk outside for our penises to get checked. We wouldn't have to go pick up the label off of yogurt to get our breast examined, that kind of nonsense. We wouldn't have all these problems if we were men.
All I'm saying here is that there is a lot of stress involved. Not just me, lots of people around the world, and like going through the system, or in the U.S. specifically, it feels to me like the system is kind of messed up. And I'm gonna vote, like I'm a big fan of Obamacare right now because it's getting rid of the pre-existing condition situation. But just in general, like all the stress that's led to me, like I've had headaches and been lethargic ever since it started. My symptoms have started coming up. I didn't have any symptoms before they started coming up. Now all of a sudden they start pounding in on me. And so there's just got to be a correlation, right, between all the stress that we're going through and what's happening. And so I just think that we need to rejig our healthcare system a little bit, because it's all paperwork. And there's got to be a better way to do it. There's got to be a better way to do it.
And think human first, because a lot of this is just paperwork. And everybody who has the paperwork going on don't have the problems with the health until they do get the problem with the health. Then it's like, oh my God.
So anyway, I don't know what the lesson learned is here, but thanks for listening, and thank you for telling us your story.
Thank you for letting me tell the story.
Oh, give me a hug.
Oh gosh. Ooh. Oh my goodness.